last week. Our teens accompanied me and our staff to First Baptist. We went and spoke, and a young fellow by the name of Majesty. And he's 17, you know, he is a really smart kid, not been dealt the best hand, but like you said earlier, you know, that has nothing to do with what he, you know, can
get
do.
Whatever cards you get, you're dealt, that's what you get. So you gotta, So
I'm looking forward to seeing like where he goes next and his next steps over the next 2 years. But you know, Danny Jeffers is an alum now, and she's getting ready to graduate from Virginia Tech, which is so hard for me to believe.
Wow.
It's like she was just in my office working on calculus.
Right.
It feels like. But she's graduating. She is she's an entrepreneur. She's focused on getting kids the opportunity to go to college via scholarships and working with them on finding the scholarships. And find enough money out there that will support their education so that they don't graduate from college with the major debt that we know that a lot of students do. And you know, she grew up in the club since early middle school. And just, you know, I joke and say she's going to be the next, or you know, one of the first female presidents or the next Oprah Winfrey, one or the other. She's fantastic, you know, and she chose the academic route.
Right.
And then we've got another gentleman, Lamar. He's the same way. He comes back anytime he's in town, but right now he's at Disney. I think he's still working. I think he's at Epcot, actually, as a chef.
Right.
And he was in junior ROTC and enjoyed that, but he felt like he really wanted to learn about becoming a chef, you know, and we provided him the opportunity. We have a kitchen at the club, you know. But also on some of our college tours, we took him to a culinary school in North Carolina. He was accepted. One thing led to another. He had 2 internships with Disney and is now fully employed in Florida. And he's living the dream. I mean,
that's pretty good.
He's living the dream.
And
so
he clearly wouldn't have had that opportunity.
No.
And you talk about Danny there. It's interesting. That's where your investment in one child comes back to where she's working with other kids and providing scholarships and getting so many kids to go to college and influencing so many other lives. It's just like a ripple in the pond where you don't know how far it's going to go.
Yeah, and that's what's interesting. What we're starting to see is kids will come back. We had Jada May, who was our Youth of the Year last year. She's graduated. They come back to the club, you know, and that's, again, if it was just a program, right? If it was something that just checked the box, I don't think there would be those connections, and those kids wouldn't come back.
Right.
And we see them fluctuate. They come back in. They hang out with the kids. They tell their stories.
Right.
And it's truly remarkable to see.
It's not just a babysitting program. It influences lives.
Yep.
Yeah.